Well, hey, I've got this totally wrong. Let's begin. The article says that BBC bosses urge reporters to look more dirty and sweaty on screen. BBC News presenters have been advised to relax their formal clothing code as the network tries to relaunch its 24-hour news channel in an effort to produce more authentic reporting, as has been reported. Nadja Nielsen, hope I pronounced that right, BBC's News Director of Digital, reporting told the staff last week that the more rugged, sweaty and dirty looks certain journalists adopt when away from the studio can be more trustworthy. Miss Nielsen spoke as the BBC moves forward with its plans to merge BBC World News with its domestic news channel in order to cut costs and make its roller news output more appealing to online audiences. Managers also argue that there's an opportunity to build the best global news channel. Well, of course I don't know about you, but the last thing I want to see if I put the telly on is someone who's dirty or sweaty. I mean, it's bad enough as it is seeing my girlfriend eat a bucket of KFC, but for someone to be presenting the news for you and giving you facts, or their version of the facts, would be another thing altogether, wouldn't it? So let's just hope she really doesn't mean that literally and just wants them to stop wearing suits. But BBC, if you want to make yourself appealing to more audience, I've got a little tip for you. Whether it's with the news or any other programme in general, just try presenting things truthfully without any bias at all. I mean, that may or may not be very hard for you to do, but just try a bit harder, rather than presumably asking your staff to ignore their hygiene and just let themselves go, because otherwise people are bound to... Hang on, what am I saying? Yeah, keep going, BBC. Yeah, keep going. I think you're doing a brilliant job telling your staff and people to look sweaty, because hopefully it'll make people cancel their licences even more. Some presenters reportedly interpreted this as permission to relax the dress code and ditch formal clothes, according to Deadline, the industry's website. The move comes as the channel tries to appeal to the TikTok youth, with BBC staff encouraged to film more reports on smartphones. Miss Nielsen reportedly told journalists that while her mother was impressed by the studio performance, her children were less impressed. Well, to be honest, there's no surprise there, is there? But they'll probably be even more unhappy if they still have to pay a TV licence by the time they grow up. Although unfortunately for the BBC, in this video it looks like it may soon come to an end. Anyway, subscribe for more and I'll see you in the next one.